All right, I'm going to do vocab for week 26. If you notice, there's no 25. Week 25 is a review. All right, our first three words are significant, insignificant, and intrigue. These are good words. So the words are coming from a story called Zoo, and this is something that we have not read in class yet. Some of you may have in your class. So either you know the story or you don't. Either way, it'll be fine. All right, significant, very important or noticeable. Something significant matters a lot to you. August 23rd is a significant or very important date to the children in Zoo because it is the day that Professor Hugo's zoo comes to town. So super important. It says very important or noticeable. It says, are you significant? Yeah, absolutely. Every single one of you is significant. All right. Significant days. Close your eyes and think. Think about some of the significant days in your life. What is a day or date that was significant or very important to you, and why? So what is a date in your life that's really important to you? It might be something that happens every year, or maybe it was a date that something important happened to you. So your prompt, you're going to put the day that's significant and then tell me why. And we'll stop there. Okay. This one says, think about significant people. I love that. Who are the important people in your life? Lots. I like that. Okay. So significant has another meaning. It's noticeable. So besides being very important, it could be something that stands out. So like a house that is colored this pink or painted this bright pink would stand out. This boy has blue hair. It's noticeable. It stands out. If you painted the floors green, interesting. So significant can mean very important. It can also mean noticeable. Okay, insignificant, because this word has in, the prefix in at the beginning, in means not. So insignificant simply means not very important or not noticeable. Insignificant is an antonym or an opposite of the word significant. Something insignificant does not matter a lot to you. Okay, so insignificant, not very important or not noticeable. He says, that's fascinating. Tell me every insignificant detail. I think there's a little sarcasm there. Okay, so this is it significant or insignificant to you? So this one says, you get mud all over your favorite sneakers. Would getting mud all over your favorite sneakers be significant or insignificant to you? And why? Interesting. You don't have to answer that one. Just think about it. You find out that your best friend was not truthful with you about something. Would finding that out be insignificant or significant? Yeah, this is one that I want you to do. So let's say that your parents, your adults, whoever you live with, decide that you can't watch TV on school nights. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Sunday, because the days after are school days. And they say, nope, you cannot watch TV. Would not being allowed to watch TV on school nights be significant or insignificant to you? So would it be really important or not really important? And why? So your prompt says, not being allowed to watch TV on school nights would be, choose significant or insignificant to me because, and tell me why. We'll pause there. Okay, intrigue. In the story Zoo, Professor Hugo's zoo intrigues or fascinates the people of Earth. People are so curious about the creatures on the ship that they wait in long lines and pay money to see them. So intrigue, it says fascinate or stir up curiosity or interest. So you're like, what? Oh my gosh, what in the, I'm curious, I'm wondering, what? Here are just some little images for you that maybe they might intrigue you. Okay, so your prompt is kind of simple. What is something that intrigues you? And why does it intrigue you? So what is something that fascinates you or you're really curious about? Your prompt is blank intrigues me because. All right, pausing. Okay, rolling through. First three done. Here we go. Next three are cluster, grotesque, and throng. All right, cluster. Again, from the story Zoo. The citizens of Earth clustered around as Professor Hugo's crew quickly collected the waiting dollars, and soon the good professor himself made an appearance wearing his many-colored rainbow cape and top hat. So right here, the citizens of Earth clustered around. Cluster means to stand close together or grow close together. So again, kind of a double meaning. So we're going to start with this one, stand close together. When people cluster, they stand close together. So picture a bunch of people standing close together. So besides these two, what is a time or place that you might see people cluster or stand close together? You don't have to say why, just give me a time. People might cluster. What's a situation or an event or a time? Pause there. The other meaning of cluster is that grow close together. So these grapes, that's like a cluster of grapes. They grow close together. This says if you saw flowers clustered on a bush, what would that look like? It's just they're close together. There might be like several of them, kind of in a group. Cluster. All right, grotesque. The people of Earth thought that these creatures in the zoo looked like horses, but ran up the walls of their cages like spiders. Both horrified and intrigued. Oh, intrigued. Interesting. Grotesque means ugly or strange in a way that is unpleasant or frightening. Oh, it's just nasty. Grotesque. All right. Think about science fiction. You're writing a science fiction story about a grotesque creature from outer space. What's your creature going to look like? How big is it? What do the eyes, nose, mouth, teeth, ears look like? What's the body look like? How does it move? What is it like? So what I want you to do for this one, you don't have to go through all of those questions, but just tell me a little bit about your grotesque creature. So my question is, what does your grotesque creature look like? Just give me a sentence or two telling me some of the details about your grotesque creature. Pause there. All right, throng. All day long it went like that until 10,000 people had filed by the barred cages set into the side of the spaceship. So that would be a throng of people. This says crowd and throng are synonyms. So throng means crowd. This is a throng of people in that picture. Holy buckets, that's a lot of people. Throng is a large crowd of people. Or I guess animals, because those aren't people over there. That's a throng of people, a throng of puppies. So you might see a throng of people at the state fair, at a zoo, at a concert. Question for you. When have you seen or been in a throng of people? So you can choose either prompt. I saw a throng of people. Where, when? Or I was in a throng of people. When? Throng. Big crowd. Pause there. Alrighty. That was pretty good, I think. All right. Favorite word. Throng, grotesque, cluster, significant, insignificant, or intrigue. Which one was your favorite? All the way to the end. Nice job. See you next time.